Hello, I am Dr. Patricia DeRosier, also an LCSW, and I thought you might be a little bit curious about me. I am a lot of things to a lot of people, so let me just talk about some of my different roles I play, and I'll start with the one you're probably most interested in. I am your professor. And how long have I been teaching? You might want to know. I have been teaching for approximately 8 years. 3 of those years were part-time, and the last 4 years, this is my starting my 5th year, I have been teaching at Western as a full-time assistant professor. So I'm an assistant professor here at Western Kentucky University, and I love working in the social work department because my number 2 role is social worker right now in life. And to my clients and my supervisees, this is their most important role that they want to know about. For me, I have worked in a lot of different settings, so I bring a lot of experience to the table for you, over 20 years of experience. I worked in the community settings as a case manager for Impact and Impact Plus. I've worked as a therapist at a community mental health center. I've worked as a school-based therapist. I've worked at a homeless shelter. I've worked at psych hospitals. I have worked all over because I get bored with jobs, and so then I move on. Luckily for me, I haven't been bored with my professor job. They're keeping me really busy here, and I get to do some other activities besides teach, like I can still be a social worker and work with clients in the community. I can still do advocacy. Right now I have a grant, and I'm working with the Kentucky Victim Assistance Academy as the program manager, developing curriculum for victim advocates out in the field right now, to do the training initiative for them. So, I also do Credit for Learning, where I can work with different people in the community with the Department of Social Services. Right now I'm doing a supervisory training where I'm giving them some new skills and ideas on how they can do supervision. So I have a social work role, I have a professor role. Third, I would say I have a role for my family, and I think I'm pretty important in my family. I'm a mom of 2 children. I have a 27-year-old son, and I have an 11-year-old daughter. They're both very precious to me. And I'm a sister. I have 2 brothers and a sister of my own. I'm a wife. I recently got married. I am a daughter to 3 parents currently. So I've got a mom, a stepdad, and a dad. So to my family, I play a strong role and work with them in a lot of different capacities. Fourthly, I'm just me. So you need to know that. I am Dr. D. I like to dance. I like to talk with my friends. I like to go to the movies. I love to take walks. And I'm an international traveler, and I've traveled all over the country talking about social work, just going for fun. When I got married recently, it was in Las Vegas because I love to travel and go places and do things there. So you probably have many more questions about me, but I just wanted to give you a brief overview of who I am and the different roles that I play in life. And I do hope that if you have questions about me, you'll come to me. I'm happy to talk about any of my experience, especially if you're my advisee, but just any student that is in my class can ask me about the different settings and what they're like. I stopped practicing 2 years ago. When I was first started teaching, I was practicing, but so I don't know a lot about the current last 2 years of practice, but I could certainly tell you about the different settings, and I think that might be useful to you. So I hope that you get a sense that I want to engage you in a lot of different ways in this class, and I hope that you become engaged and don't just sit back and relax. I hope you actually think about the material, how it applies in your daily life and work. And like me, with all these roles that you're juggling, I hope that you try to do your best and balance your life with each role. If you have questions, though, feel free to ask me.